Hey class, it's Alan. I wanted to do the quick week 3 recap, week 4 preview. So from the week 3 discussion, wow, some of you guys are really killing it in these discussions. You're really hitting all the requested discussion points. You're citing your work well, and you're using sources even outside the course material, and you're deeply engaging with your peers. A couple of you are even research and citing your peer response posts too. So that all makes me super happy, and thanks for those of you doing lots of hard work here. Specifically, let's thank Denise for her 5 peer responses, Shauna, Amanda, and Nasia for their 4 responses, and to everyone else who participated. I'll post the stats as always in this announcement. So then on the Uber case, I thought overall it was pretty good. Most of you got it exactly right in your analysis. Just remember to give a short summary of the situation to lead your reader into the solutions that you have for cases and the proposals you're going to present later in response to the research prompts. Some of you very abruptly started your papers without any background context or reiteration of the case scenario. So always a good idea just to give your reader something to latch onto if they, unlike me, haven't seen this case a bunch of times and a bunch of these papers. Also, just FYI, the operative law we were looking for was Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1974, which prohibits discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. The Whistleblower Act only applies to government employees, and the EEOC was created to help enforce Title VII, so I allowed that one. It was close enough. And I'll post the case framework again in this announcement so that you guys can see that, and hopefully it's helpful if we have any more cases, which I can't remember. So coming up this week, for the discussion, you're supposed to select an organization with which you are familiar, and that's intentionally broad to let you do whatever you want for the most part. Just make sure that you can relate it back to the stress coping mechanism, strategies, etc., from the readings and the materials in the course. And then distinguish between individual or organizational strategies, and then apply the basic conflict model from Chapter 14 and discuss how that applies. The prompts are really good here. I think if you follow that, you'll be just fine. Remember to put citations, and please do your peer responses. It's easy points. Just get at least 3 of them in there and get going and learn something from each other, and not just me or the course materials. Then on the paper, you're going to imagine that you're in charge of a health and wellness committee at a local company, any company you want, again, and then using the readings from the week, the CDC articles, and additional resources you might go out and find on your own, develop a 1 to 2 page paper with strategies you would suggest for the health and wellness committee chair of your company, or as that. So your strategies should be relevant for current and the post-pandemic environment. So generally the best responses to this paper are things written sort of in some sort of memo or convincing format to a superior or to a manager at your company, saying here's what I found, here are the things I recommend we're doing and why. Make sure you have the explanation for why the things you've chosen you think would work well for people. We should do this because. So that's all I got. Thanks very much. Good luck with this week.